What's up, everybody? I am B. Um, um, Welcome to another episode. Episode 58. I am. I am here with my co-host Melissa,
Bonsai.
and we are going to be
Tree
discussing
Binary brothers.
the binary brothers.
Yep,
Dimitri.
Eli, Binary brothers.
And we have Jake here with us.
Oh, awesome. Hey.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Jake, what's up?
Oh, not much.
Hey. How was how was your game? How was your game with Joe?
I wasn't playing with Joel earlier. I was a little busy today.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't get a chance to catch Joe's game, Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
This time.
Yeah.
But I know it was probably good.
Yeah.
Were you playing with them underground?
Only like 2 games.
Oh, you only played for a couple games with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Comp games.
Okay. That's cool. I just know Joe was doing Marvel Rivals live stream.
Yeah.
Today.
He did.
Yeah. So I didn't know whether or not either of you did it with him. Because I know sometimes you join him.
Yeah, I do. Oh, so I see that Restream likes you again, Jake.
Right now it does, I guess. Don't jinx it, underground. Don't jinx it.
Oh, my bad.
You're good.
All right. So today's topic, we will be talking about Hawk and Dimitri, the binary brother. So yeah.
Yo,
Hey, CVO.
what's up, guys?
How's it going?
Good. Yo, what's up, Jake?
Oh,
All right.
chosen.
All right. Who is that hideous clown?
It's Art the Clown on the ground. Your favorite character.
I didn't say anything. I did not say anything. I was being quiet.
Wow.
Is that an actual?
I had a feeling you'd do that.
Is that an actual facial profile that you had? Did you change your look a little bit, CVO?
Oh shit!
No, that's Art the Clown.
I know. Where's my goal? Let's go back to my goal. Let's go back to my
let's go back to that. Yeah.
Let's go back to my roots. In the quad arrow. Let's go back to that. Even though he's dead, I'm still gonna bring him back in 2026, and we know how that's gonna go. But yeah, Dimitri, the guy who likes to go MIT and mentions MIT every time.
Mhm.
Um,
And then Hawk says,
shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Listen, in terms of this stream, right? We're talking about the binary bridge.
yeah.
I'm actually glad we're talking about this because I got a lot to say about these two. I mean a lot. It's gonna be a little bit negative for a minute because obviously, you know.
All right. Right now we are talking about Dimitri first.
Okay, Dimitri. I think he started off pretty like weird to me because in the first 2 seasons he was. I'm not gonna lie, he was kind of annoying. Season 3 was cool. I love his character development. Season 4, even better. I mean, he's the reason that Hawk joined Miyagi-Do, and he's kind of the reason that they even won. If you really think about it, if you really pay attention to the show. And obviously those two, bro, Hawk and Dimitri in season 4 were really cool. And then season 5, it was even better in season 5. I mean, that scene where they're fighting Kyler and the other guys were really cool to see. And then season 6 decided to say, "Hey guys, we're gonna make these two fell off in season 6, guys. Let's make one of the best duos fall off." Well, like, I'm sorry, Dimitri should have been at his best in season 6. Why are we making him go backwards? He should be at his best. Why? Like, I'm sorry, that kind of irritates me a little bit because I thought before season 6 came out, Dimitri was gonna go crazy. You know, I thought he was gonna go crazy in the Sakai Takai, right, Jake? You all thought that for a second. I mean, I thought he was gonna go crazy. But no, the big three is like, yeah, let's not do that. Let's make him worse. Poor writing choice for Dimitri. I'm sorry. I do not like it. I don't blame Dimitri or the actor because he didn't do anything about it. It's all the big three, bro. I don't know what they were thinking when they wrote this character like that. I feel bad for Dimitri. Like, I do feel bad because now he's getting a lot of hate for season 6. And I actually do feel bad a little bit. Because it's not even his fault. It's big three.
Yeah.
Because,
I
hey, we run out of ideas because, you know, the show should end in season 5. So we run out of ideas. Let's do whatever we want, you know? Let's do whatever we want with Dimitri's character. And I'm glad that Karate made that video about should Cobra Kai have ended in season 5. Yes, I think it should have ended in season 5. Because that was a perfect way to end Dimitri's character. But yeah, Underground, you can go. I'm done ranting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. It was cool seeing the Dimitri training under Miyagi-Do.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And him defeating Hawk for the first time.
You know what?
And him qualifying for the Sakai Taikai. That was all right. That was another good one too.
I agree, Underground. And also, Underground, when you mentioned Dimitri being Hawk for the first time, I have a hot take for that, Underground.
Okay.
I think that's better than what they did to his character in season 6.
Oh yeah.
Because at least Dimitri being Hawk was earned. You know, it felt earned to me a little bit because they kind of built it up, and then in season 6 they did whatever the frick they want. Like, I'm sorry, but people need to stop hating on season 2. I'm getting sick and tired of season 2 hate. I'm getting tired of it. It's not that bad. Like,
Honestly, I mean, I don't have a
But
problem.
go ahead, Underground. Keep going.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done. With
I was gonna say,
Dimitri.
honestly, I
Oh,
don't
you're
have
done?
a problem.
Oh, I thought you had more to say.
No, I'm good. Go ahead. Go ahead, Melissa.
Honestly, I don't have a problem with season 2. I mean, yeah, it's not the best season, but it's not the worst either. But honestly, I think these two Dimitri and Eli, binary brothers, are very much the definition of brotherhood. You know, they go through. You know, Dimitri kind of like was annoying in season 1. He got a little bit better in season 2, like when he joined Miyagi-Do. Uh, uh, Season 3, I really like Dimitri's character in season 3. Season 4, and he just kept growing in seasons 4 and 5. Season 6, he kind of took a step back with him never shutting up about MIT thing.
10
Take it.
episodes straight, bro.
What?
I said 10 episodes straight. They've been doing this.
Yeah, he never stopped. All he ever taught in every scene, it was just MIT this, MIT that. Uh, like it got like I don't think besides the first scene that he was in season and the first episode of season 6, uh, he never. There was not one time he did not mention MIT.
Why? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to say something about that. In the first episode, right, he didn't mention it all. Why couldn't they just keep going with it? Why just
Well, in the first scene, he
God,
didn't.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why can you not just continue with that? Like, I don't like when the big three switch things up. Just continue it. Like in the first episode, Daniel said that they're all on the same page. Continue that.
Yeah.
Don't switch it.
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, and truthfully, I was so on Hawk's side when he told Dimitri to shut up about MIT. Like, I was like, "Thank you, Hawk."
you know what? I'm gonna say one thing real quick, okay? I know I don't like the way Quan died, but the one thing that he did right about this, I'm actually kind of glad Quan died because Quan's death is the reason all the characters went back to their season 5 self. They're back to their season 5 self. They're not rude. They're not arrogant. They're not bickering at each other. Thank you, Quan, for actually being yourself because you kind of changed the characters.
And I will say this. Okay, I get Dimitri going to Caltech with Hawks is great. I don't have a problem with that. But what I kind of gets me annoyed is that they put us through two parts of season 6 in just about every single episode of him never shutting up about MIT. 2 parts we had to listen, like 3/4 of the season we had to listen to. I'm going to MIT. I'm going to MIT. I'm going to MIT.
You know what?
Like no. In part 3, I'm going to Caltech now. I'm like,
Yeah,
That's
that
something I
was
don't like.
stupid.
Okay, people keep glazing part 3. That's one thing I will say. Okay? Part 3 is not perfect. I don't know why people are glazing part 3, like saying it's perfect. Yeah, the last 3 episodes are really good, but what about episode 11 and 12? Those are not that good episodes. I'm not a minute. Episode 11 was whatever. Episode 12 was whatever. Like, it's not perfect. This whole season's not perfect. Actually, that's a better way to say it. And people want to.
Yeah, but
let's go.
But I do love the brotherhood that's between Hawk and Dimitri. Like, they had their ups and downs, like where Hawk bullied Dimitri and broke his arm. But I do like how Dimitri never lost faith in Hawk. Like he never gave up. He never gave up on him. He never, like, even when Hawk stopped being his friend, stopped being Dimitri's friend, Dimitri never stopped being Hawk's friend. And he's like, he didn't even have to apologize to Dimitri, because Dimitri just instantly forgave him. And they fought, and Can I just say something about season 3 where they teamed up and they took down and they took down the Cobras together? That was badass. That was
That's why
binary
season 3.
brother badass.
Yeah, I agree. That's why season 3 is the best season.
Yeah, that was freaking awesome. Like they took them down together. Like that's what like they have like the moment Hawk switched sides. Like the chosen one said it best. The moment Hawk switched sides, that fight was over. That fight was over. It was done. The Cobras lost. And, and honestly, I like that. I liked their dynamic. I liked their team. I liked how even when Eli became Hawk, Dimitri just continuously called him Eli and just was not afraid of him. Although breaking his arm kind of like made him take a little step back on that, but he never lost sight of who Hawk really was. And
Yeah.
and I like that. I like their dynamic. And you think about it, they were brothers even before Miguel came into the picture. Like they were friends. They understood each other in a way no one else did. And I like that. I like that because I think that no matter what happens, like between with Yasmin and Dimitri and Moon and Hawk, those two will always be brothers. They'll always be together and with each other. That's all.
And I didn't like how Dimitri blamed Hawk for Yasmin breaking up with Dimitri over the phone.
That was Dimitri being annoying and stupid. Like, come on. That's the one thing I will say about Hawk is that at least Hawk takes accountability. Yeah, it takes a lot, but he takes accountability.
That is actually very true. Yeah.
Like he even said it best. Some people just can't take any accountability.
Yeah.
So that's all I have to say.
Jake.
Yeah, Jakey boy.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say about this.
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, this is where I'm going to talk a lot about this, because this is where I'm going to go on a rant now, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for putting up a Hawk.
Go ahead.
Oh boy.
Oh, no, not the big three. The fraud three. That's what their names are now. Because what is the writing in the later season Hawk, okay? Season 1, we started off with Eli, right? We started off with Eli, Lip, whatever. And then he became Hawk. I'm like, okay, I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued with the story. And then season 2, he becomes the villain, which actually was good writing. I won't admit to them. Season 3, even better. He's a villain, and then by the end of it, he redeems. Season 4, he joins Miyagi-Do, beats Robbie, and wins the All Valley. I'm like, okay, they're going somewhere. And then season 5 is like, oh, sorry guys, let's take a back seat real quick. Let's go sit down, and let's take a back seat real quick, okay? Because Hawk is cool, but we need to focus on the other characters. And I'm over here sitting, I'm like, no, you don't do that to Hawk. Okay, you know what? You know what you guys did instead? You focus on Tori Nichols. I love Tori to pieces, okay? I love Tori. I love her. She's one of my favorite characters. But she's not the OG, okay? Hawk has been there longer than her. He should be one of the main focus in the show. It should be him, Robbie, and Miguel, those three. No one else. Not even Sam. I love Sam, but she should not be in that list either. It should be the big three. Because you messed up this character badly, okay? You messed it up badly. Now, you have Sam and Tori really being better fighters than Hawk, which is stupid in my opinion. Hawk should be way above Sam and Tori. He should surpass them at some point. He should be with Miguel Robbie. I mean, Silver said himself. He's on that level. And then you just F up his writing in season 6. I don't care if John Horowitz. I don't care. John Horowitz is a terrible writer. He doesn't know how to write shows anymore. I don't care what he says. Yeah, I'm gonna call him out. He's a fraud. I don't care what he says. He doesn't know how to write his own show. And then you got freaking Hawk losing to Kenny, Dimitri, and Yoon. And I'm like, okay, now this is where we have a problem, okay? No, okay, no. You're not supposed to do that to Hawk. And I'm getting sick and tired of people downplaying Hawk, saying he's a terrible fighter when he should be top 3.
Right.
This might sound crazy, Underground, but Hawk should be better than Axel and Quan. I love Quan to pieces, but Hawk should be better than him. Hawk should also be better than Axel. Hawk should be above Axel. I'm sorry, but this is the style truth that people need to accept. He should be above Axel, but the writing made it seem like he's not. Because they don't know. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, if I was writing the show, right, I would have Hawk be top 3, right? He should be in the same level as Miguel Robbie.
Right.
And he should be better than Axel, obviously. And honestly, I kind of wish that him and Axel had a fight because what were we doing? And then yeah, you just screw up his character. Like, what is under there?
And I thought that Hawk was going to be Yoon's rival.
I love that.
That's what I thought.
Thank you, Underground. I'm glad you brought that up because I do not like the fact that they underutilize Yoon. Okay, I'm gonna bring up Yoon now because I know this is supposed to be Hawk and Dimitri, but I'm also gonna bring up Yoon because you underutilize this character, right? You made him seem like he's not a good fighter, right? In part 3.
I thought honestly.
What are we doing?
Wait, hold on. I thought Hawk was going to be the Hulk of Miyagi, the Green Hulk of Miyagi-Do, while Yoon was going to be like the Red Hulk of Cobra Kai.
Yeah, I mean, they would have said Yoon, and you know what they said? They said, hey guys, let's waste Yoon for a bit, right? Let's waste Yoon, and let's have Miguel be Cobra Kai again. This is one of the reasons why I don't like Miguel being Cobra Kai captain. It's terrible. Like, I don't care when it says, oh, the show is called Cobra Kai. I don't care. Do I care? Does I give a damn if the show is called Cobra Kai? No. This is why Miguel's character fell off after season 3. His character sucks now. I'm sorry, Miguel fan, but this is the side truth you need to yourself. And in Hawk, you treat him like crap, okay? Every single fight he's in, he just loses. He loses. Him and Robbie are like, oh my god. Him and Robbie deserve better writing. Because, you know,
yeah.
Am I hearing echoing in the background? I hear echoing.
I don't hear anything.
I'm hearing Underground. Do you hear it?
What are you hearing? You're hearing echoing? What is it you're hearing, Quan?
I'm hearing echoing. I hear myself.
I hear echoing.
I don't hear anything.
Let me see in my settings. All right. How's that? No. Hello?
Yo, what's up, Underground?
Echoing? Or no? Can you guys hear echo
Yeah,
still?
It's not. I don't think it's you, Underground.
it's sounding a little better now.
It's
Oh,
yeah. I mean, honestly, I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything, any echoing at all.
oh my god. If my dog doesn't be quiet.
But yeah, Underground. You know, going back to what I said.
Oh yeah, sorry, Jojo. But Melissa, I hear the echo coming from from you.
Yeah, it's coming from Melissa for sure.
All right, hold on. Is that better?
Hold on.
No, no, I still hear it.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Uh,
now it's sounding okay. Oh no,
how about now? No?
Anything?
no, I still hear it.
Oh, okay.
What's going on? I'm back. Sorry.
We were just trying to figure out where the echo's coming from. We think it's from Melissa's end?
Okay, yeah, because I was curious who was it from. I had to check something.
Okay. Um,
We just like ignore it, or
that's what I do. Ignore it. That's what I do.
is that all right with you guys?
I'm gonna try to talk. Okay, I'll try to say something. Hawk, right? Hawk deserves better writers. Okay.
Right.
I don't know what they did to my boy. He deserves better. And Robbie also deserves better. It's so funny to me, and I'm glad I'm mentioning this now. It's kind of funny to me how they nerf Robbie and Hawk just to make Miguel look good again. It's kind of funny to me. The two boys that were originally the best ones, like I think Robbie and Hawk were originally the best fighters back in season 3 and 4, and then they nerfed them just to make Miguel look again. Like writers, you don't have to make Miguel look again just because of fighting. You can make him look again by character wise. Like, gosh, bro. I don't even think Miguel's fighting is the problem. It's his character that's the problem. They don't know how to write his character properly. The last time I remember the good season Miguel had when his character was good writing was season 3, which was the best season of the show.
Yeah. Yeah. I did see some flaws with Miguel after season 3.
I'm glad you see that, Underground, because in season 4, right, all Miguel does is stand around in season 4. And in
Yeah.
season 5, he has like 2 episodes of finding out his dad, who his dad is, right? And then after that, he doesn't have a story. He just fights good. And then in season 6, they did whatever the heck they want with Miguel at this point. Like, that's not how you write your main. Mind you, that's not how you write your main character. That's not how you write your main character. Everyone can say Miguel's the main character, but they don't know how to do it.
Yeah. I'm not bad mouthing Miguel at all. I'm just saying that he had some flaws after season 3 is all.
Someone said in the comments Miguel is an overrated character. I actually kind of agree with that. I think he is kind of getting a little overrated. I don't get the hype towards Miguel. I think Robbie and Johnny are. I honestly like Johnny more than Miguel now. Like I know I had Miguel above Johnny before, but now I'm more thinking about it. I think Johnny is slightly better than Miguel as a character, especially season 6, part 3. And Robbie is definitely a better character. I mean, in the later seasons, it kind of proves my point. And I think the only consistent character in the show underground, I don't know if you can agree with this, the only consistent character, in my opinion, is Tori. I think Tori is the only consistent one. She gets better every season.
Wait. Yeah, honestly, I agree on that one, Joseph.
Yeah, like she
Daniel
gets
too.
better. And then
She
like the other
definitely got a lot better. She got a lot better developed,
and then the other character is the opposite, right? Sam, I think Sam, I'm gonna be honest. I have recently rewatched the older seasons. I rewatched it. Sam used to be one of the most important characters in the show. Like I remember back in like season 1 and through 3, she used to be so important. But after like season 4, they didn't know what to do with Sam's character after season 4. They did nothing with the. They didn't know what to do. Yes, she broke up with Miguel in season 5. She wanted to find her own thing, whatever, right? But I feel like we needed to see more from that. I feel like we didn't get enough of that in season 5. And then season 6, she's just. And then season 6, she just stands there, and all she does in season 6 is talks to the characters, and says, "Hey guys, Miguel, Robbie, Tori, I'm here for you." Like that's all she does. She doesn't really do anything.
Maybe we'll see more of her in a spinoff or something.
Even though if she's a good character in the spinoff, it doesn't save her character in the whole thing. I'm sorry. And even if she's good in the spinoff, it doesn't save her character because you could have done that in season 5 and season 6, but you're like, nah, let's not do that.
You might not.
Why make? That's a question I always ask. If you're gonna make spinoffs, why make Cobra Kai in season 5 and season 6? Why make those 2 seasons? Like,
what I was going to do was that they might not save her character in Cobra Kai, but it might save her character in the Miyagi-verse.
It's not gonna save it, Melissa. I love Sam. I think I don't mind her character, but we gotta admit the truth. We can't just deny the truth. It's not gonna save her character. If they were gonna save her character, they could have done it in season 5 and season 6, but they chose the opportunity not to do it. Spinoffs won't help. I'm sorry. Even with Robbie's character, even if Robbie wins a tournament in his spinoff, I don't think it's really gonna save his character because they screw up his character many times.
Well,
That's the problem. Whose fault? And whose fault is that? It's John Hurwitz's fault. It's Hayden's fault. And it's Josh Shields' fault. They don't know how to write their characters.
We'll see. We'll see what the future holds.
I'm sorry. I'm not too excited for the future because after watching season 6, I'm kind of worried with the future now. Season 6 kind of proved to me how worried I am. If they didn't screw up season 6, then maybe I'll be more excited. But that's what they did. And whose fault is that? The big 3. They're the ones writing the show. They should have known what they're doing. And that's the funny part. Everyone keeps telling me, "Oh, don't blame the big 3." Okay, from your logic, don't blame the Duffer Brothers for season 5 of sharing things. From your logic. The big 3 are the main writers. The Duffer Brothers are the main writers. They're both the main writers. They need to take the blame for what they did. And then Hawk, right? Hawk. I'm glad you brought up Hawk again, Underground. They need to take the blame for what they did to Hawk, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hate on John Hurwitz and them, but they need to stop. We need to stop acting like they're perfect writers. We need to stop acting like they're perfect. They have flaws.
Yeah. I don't know what I don't know what they did to Hawk after season 4.
I don't know,
Yeah, I don't know
I
what
really
they did.
hope. That's what I was saying. I really hope that John Hurwitz and Hayden are both looking at Twitter and seeing that people are disappointed with what they did to Hawk. I hope they're reading those comments because if they're ignoring that, I'm sorry. Like, listen, you don't have to say anything. Like, you don't have to say anything on Twitter, but at least read the comments. At least read the negativity. You don't have to say it, but just read it. Like, read the people who are saying that you guys did Robbie dirty. Read those comments. Like, what's so crazy, Underground? The moment how part 3 dropped?
Yeah.
That's what I see in every John Hurwitz post after part 3 came out.
What?
everyone is complaining about how they treated Robbie in part 3. That's all I see in their comments.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I
Damn.
hope they're reading that. I really hope they're reading that. And they realize what they did. They're going to be, oh, how much I'm betting you they're going to make an excuse like the Duffer Brothers do. They're going to make an excuse to say, but guys, the show is called Cobra Kai. We have to end it with Miguel and Johnny. They're going to say something like that, I guarantee you. Yeah, good reason, John Hurwitz. That doesn't mean you have to screw up another character to do it. From Robbie expense, you don't have to do that.
Damn. All right. So whose turn is it?
Yeah, whose turn is it, bro? I'm getting sick and tired of Tomahawk. Whose turn is it?
My turn. I think
Alright, go ahead.
Hawk is a very well developed character. Through seasons 1 through 4, I really enjoyed seeing his journey. Yeah, and I was hoping that they would further that in season 5, like making him the Hulk of Miyagi-Do, basically, by establishing that, like showing that Miyagi-Do is the tough it is the tougher, while it is the more disciplined dojo. It's the tougher. It is the toughest dojo. It is a lot tougher than people think it is. And Hawk was going to be. I thought Hawk was going to be the key player in that. Like we would have our core 4 plus Hawk, and plus and Dimitri would be the brains. And I thought Hawk was really going to be sort of like the Hulk. And while we were going to get we always knew we were going to get the South Korean Cobra Kai Kim's dojo. I always thought that Yoon would be like sort of like the Red Hawk to Hawk's Green Hawk. Like we would get sort of like a Red Hawk versus the Green Hawk in Cobra Miyagi-verse style.
Right.
I always thought that would be such a cool. I always thought that would be such a cool thing, like we do, like kind of like what Jacob said, like with the South Korean team, we have each character has an evil version of themselves in that Cobra Kai dojo. We have an evil version Tori who would want to rip Sam's, who would gladly rip Sam's face off with spikes, and actually succeed in doing it, and who would want to actually murder Sam, whether she's in whether no matter what mode she's in. Then we have evil version Sam who would gladly backstab her family and friends, and who would fight with no honor and no mercy, who embraces her true inner Cobra. We'd have evil genius Dimitri, who who speaks for himself, and we have like Yoon, like the Red Hawk to Eli's or slash Hawk's Green Hawk, and we'd have evil Miguel, evil version Miguel, who embraces his dark half fully and completely. We have evil version Robbie, who would gladly and not even mistakenly kick someone like Miguel off a railing. He would kick someone off a building. That's what I thought we were going to have, but no, we didn't really necessarily get that. What?
I'm glad you wrote that up real quick, because that is a big issue I have with the show, is how underutilized the Korean Cobra Kai was. Because I initially thought that they were going to go all in with all these Korean Cobra Kais like Yoon, Kwan.
But they went in.
I guess you couldn't even add the side characters to like those other side characters.
Although I am glad though that if they did go in all in with even though they went in with an all in with another dojo, I am glad that we got Wolf. So I'm glad that I'm glad we can, because now we can now that he's part of the Miyagi-verse, we can explore a little bit more of this character. So I'm glad we got Wolf in the Iron. I am glad that we got Wolf.
I am glad that we got him, but I'm also disappointed that you had all these other new characters that you could explore, but they're like, yeah, no, we're not gonna explore them because I mean, Yoon is still alive. I guess you could explore Yoon, and then Czar and Axel. But the one character I'm kind of still not happy about is how they just wasted Quan. You could have done way more with Quan. Like I could write a full-on rewrite of doing Quan on all these spin-offs. More than the big three can, because they can't write villains apparently. They don't know how to write villains anymore.
Yeah, but anyway, so I'm really, for what we got of it, I'm really glad with Hawk's development. I'm glad that they really went all in, showing him going from uh from a good kid, a good bullied kid, to a full, to a full-fledged um uh create, to a full-fledged cool kid stepping into the dark side, um and 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 then going from bully and becoming a bully, and then we have him embracing the Cobra Kai side, becoming a bully, and but then rectifying that by going through a redemption, and then him becoming a champion in his own right, a champion that Kreese never thought he could be. So I'm glad that he was able to get that win and basically throw it in Kreese's face, who didn't think he was a champion, become a champion. You know, and you have to say, Daniel helped him do that. Daniel helped him become the kind of champion that he wanted to be, that he always wanted to be. So,
I mean, yeah, that is true, I
so
guess.
I do like that. I do like how out of everybody, he is the one that has gone through the most transformation out of everybody in the show.
That is also, speaking of Daniel, that is a big problem I have with season 4. Why? Okay, I think it's cool that Daniel helped him win, but why didn't you build that up? Like, I'm sorry, the show has a problem building things up now.
But so I liked how they really developed. I liked how they made Eli grow as he developed. He started out from being a zero to a champion, all within the course of 4 seasons. And I wish that they would have continued to really have him grow in season 5, instead of nerfing him the way that they did. I would have really liked to see his character continue to shine. It doesn't necessarily mean he has to outshine other characters like Tori or Miguel, Robbie, and Sam, but just
You
just
should,
have
you
him,
should.
just have him grow. Just have him grow, and don't backstep him or backdrop him. Don't disrespect his character, by having him just lose to cheap shots, uh, and just have him step forward and learn what it means to learn and go with that very definition of a trophy does not define who you are. A trophy and title don't define who you are. Uh,
I'm sorry. That is not a lesson the Hawk should be learning. That is a lesson another character should be learning, not Hawk. I'm gonna just say that.
well, I know, but I'm saying it would have been better than nerfing him the way that they did. That
Well, don't
Yeah, that it would
That's
have
the issue I have with the
that
whole
would have been
thing.
better. You know,
People,
like that would have been
I'm
better.
sorry. Everyone keeps saying that Hawk shouldn't outshine any character. The two characters he should be outshining is Tori and Sam. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say something crazy. Tori and Sam needs to stop outshining Hawk, okay? That is a big issue I have with the show. Those two need to stop outshining Hawk. It's mainly Tori and Sam that's outshining Hawk. Not Kenny, not Devin, not Anthony. It's Tori and Sam. I see it now. I see the issue. I do see the problem now.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying the point is, if I had to choose between him learning that a trophy doesn't define you, and arc versus nerfing him and having him do absolutely really nothing. Yeah, you know, like really nothing, like not even being like that big of a big of a character anymore. I would rather him take what Jacob said. You know, go through the the arc that Jacob said. You know, a trophy doesn't define. You know, Hawk becomes great on. You know, Hawk becomes Hawk grows from a champion to a warrior, learning that a trophy doesn't define you, and a title doesn't define you, and a name doesn't define you. Like it's that's what I'm saying. I would have preferred that arc rather than what we got of him, which is basically him being there for purposes and nerfing him the way that
And
they
that's
did.
why. Okay, then why couldn't you just make him? This is the issue. Why
I think
just make him a good fighter? Like, I'm sorry.
this opportunity to grow Hawk's character, to grow and develop Hawk's, continue to
I
grow
mean, yes, and also
Hawk's character.
make him a good fighter. Don't. In my opinion, Hawk should be on the same level as Miguel, Robbie, Axel, and Quan. He should be on the same level of those four.
Hmm.
It's the shoe that people need to stop. He shouldn't be lower than Sam and Tori's level. He should be above them. That's how it should have been. But nope, they took the other opportunity.
So basically, basically, that's all I had. Hawk was a underdeveloped. Hawk wound up going from great to an underdeveloped, underutilized character, and I wish they would have done more with him in the end. And
Yeah, and
that's
it's Tori and Sam's fault for doing that.
that's
I mean,
that's all I have to say on that.
like, people are gonna get mad at me for hating Sam and Tori, but that's the sad truth that the Sam and Tori fans need to accept. It's their fault for what happened to Hawk.
That's it. That's all I have to say on that. Is Hawk went from great to from a great character to a champion to someone who was underutilized and underused. And I wish they would have continued to grow his character, showing him with him becoming a warrior, a karate warrior, as opposed to a karate a seriously nerfed karate student.
Right.
Yeah, and they decide to buff what's her name? They decide to buff Tori in the final season of the show, just to make Hawk look bad. I'm sorry, that irritates me a little bit. Buffing Tori and Sam.
All right, that's it. That's all I have to add. That's all I have to say.
Uh, Jake, you got anything to add?
Yeah, Jake, got anything to add?
No, not really. Not really, no.
Yeah, Jake. Yeah, you got nothing to say, okay?
All right. Well, for me, Hawk, is one of my favorite characters of all time. Um, 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 his 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 story arc was good in my opinion. Until his season 5. I don't know what the writers did to Hawk after season 5, but um, but overall, his story arc was good up until season 5.
Yo, Underground.
Yeah.
You know what happened?
Hmm.
You know what they did instead of actually making Hawk a good character?
Huh.
They gave us that Sam and Axel storyline in season 6 instead of making Hawk a good character.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like, bro, I'm sorry. No, okay? Instead of doing the whole Sam and Axel thing, you should have made Hawk a better character. You know, you shouldn't actually have him support Robbie and everyone. And I know someone's gonna say, but Sam needs this. No, she doesn't, bro. I'm sorry, but that storyline was so stupid to begin with because the reason why we have that storyline and people need to accept the truth is because they were trying to make Miguel and Axel a rivalry. That's the whole reason why we got that storyline. It wasn't because of Sam's character, it was because of that rivalry. This is why people don't pay attention to the freaking show, man. They don't pay attention, they don't listen, they don't hear, they don't use their eyes. It's right there. Like, why? I'm sorry. If it wasn't because of Miguel and Axel's rivalry, it's because of Sam's character, then why did they have Miguel and Axel fight at the end? See what I'm saying?
Right. I hear you.
Honestly, Axel's character had so much potential. Like, I told someone this, I think his character had so much potential too. I think him and Hawk had a lot of potential in season 6, and they screwed up. I think Hawk,
I'll be right back.
Hawk could have been one of the greatest characters in season 5, season 6, Underground, you know what they should have done, right? Well, Robbie and Johnny are at Mexico, right? They're looking for Miguel. Obviously, they're looking for Miguel, right, Underground?
Right.
This is where you could have bring Sean into the fold, right? You bring back Sean in season 5. You have Sean and Kenny team up, right, in season 5. Sean thinks that Cobra Kai is a good thing, right? So he decides to join with Kenny, right?
Yeah.
This is where Hawk mentors Anthony in the beginning of season 5. Hawk mentors Anthony, and he teams up with Anthony against Sean and Kenny. Was it that hard to do that storyline?
Damn.
Like, you could have done way more with Hawk. I can think of 500 things you could have done with Hawk after season 4. But they didn't do that. They're like, yeah, no, we're not going to do that, CVO, because, it's whatever, You don't appreciate the rewrites,
Right.
which is stupid. You should appreciate the rewrites in the show. And I think Hawk, it's sad because when you mentioned that Hawk was one of your favorite characters on Underground, I kind of got a little sad because, Hawk used to be one of my favorite characters before they screwed him up.
Oh.
Like,
oh wait, I said Hawk is one of my favorite characters.
Oh yeah, that's what you meant. But yeah, you meant that. But when you said that, Underground, I was sad because, I remember how excited I was for Hawk's character during the earlier seasons, like how his story was going to progress. And it makes me sad that they didn't do that. And you know what they did instead? They had to buff Tori, give her a lot of story. They had to give something to Sam, at least. I don't know. And Hawk was in the back seat, just sitting there waiting patiently for a story to tell. And people keep saying, "Oh, but we don't want to sideline Sam and Tori. We don't want to do that." And that's a big issue. Another thing with the show is that if you don't want to do that, if you want to have Sam, Tori, Hawk to actually do something, if you want to balance it, like Miyagi does, it's about balance. If you want to balance these characters, just make the episodes longer. I mean, look at Stranger Things season 4. Those episodes are 1 hour long. And Jake knows this because Jake is a huge Stranger Things fan. Those episodes are long. You could have done that at Cobra Kai. Why did you need to take the opportunity? And if you did that, I feel like a lot of fans would appreciate you guys for making these characters work. You know, and you know, even with the new characters, you know, in season 6, you know, you have, you know, in season 5 as well, you have Sensei Kim Da-eun, you have Master Kim, the Iron Dragons, Korean Cobra Kai. Like, if you want to balance those new characters, just make the episodes longer.
Yeah,
And also,
that would have been good.
And another
That would
character
be
that
good.
I recently rewatched the later season of Cobra Kai, and I never really thought about this first. Now, I did think it was a little bit of an issue, but now I'm more thinking about it. I think it's a huge issue. Kim Da-eun, okay. I liked her in season 5. You know, she was a great villain. I think she knows when she was a good villain. You know, the actor who plays Kim Da-eun, amazing job in season 5. Every scene she's in, I feel like she feels imitating to me. You know, every scene she's in season 5. And then in season 6, they screwed up her character. What are we doing? In my opinion, if I was writing the show, right, Underground, I would have kept her evil. Do not redeem her. Make her evil, like pure evil to the point where she doesn't redeem. And she teams up with her grandfather. Her grandfather actually respects her. That's my rewrite.
Oh, yeah. I see it now.
Why didn't they do that? Instead of Kreese joining them, you just had those two team up, and that's it. You don't need more people to team up with them. And I feel like that would have been such a good duo. I'm not going to lie. That would have been a good duo. Just seeing Master Kim and Sensei Kim team up in the Sekai Tekai, I think a lot of people want to see that. And obviously you could have done way more with some of these new characters. I mean, hey, the Iron Dragons, you know, you could have done more with them too, you know, rather than just having them be a final fight, whatever. Silver, they completely destroyed Silver's character in the final season. I got nothing to say about Silver. Kreese, why is Kreese a villain again? I don't know. Ask the big three. Hawk, he is whatever, you know. Dimitri, all he does is talk about MIT every time. Who else? Chosen. He used to be cool. Season 5, he was cool. Season 6, he's a joke. Miguel, whatever. Robbie, I guess he's cool, you know, in season 3 and 4, but after that, you know, it's whatever.
No! Moose.
God. That fight, I'm sorry. That fight was weird to me. I'm sorry. I can't I can't get over my head. That fight was weird to me. And someone said, oh, you know what's so funny to me, Underground? Someone asked, Chosen, do you want a season 7? You know what I said? I said no. I don't want a season 7. Kreese becoming a villain was... I agree. Him becoming a villain in season 6 is lazy writing. I don't care what said that. Terry Silver was wasted potential. Yes.
Yes, he was.
And I'm getting flashbacks because another show wasted their villain. Vecna, Henry Creel.
Oh God! Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
We are Venom. That would have been dope.
Okay, I will admit, even though I don't like him, the line where he says "We are one," I will admit that gave me chills. I will admit that.
Why did I think that Henry was gonna say "We are Venom"?
Not for real.
That would have been dope.
That would have been funny. I'm not gonna lie. Like just him saying "We are Venom," like, or you know, what would be better, Underground. We are the Mind Flayer.
Oh yeah.
Someone said Terry Silver was completely sidelined in season 6. Yeah, I agree. He was sidelined. I mean, when he came back, right? And Jake and Underground knows this because they were in the watch party. When he came back in episode 8, I initially thought that they were gonna do a lot with his character. You know, I remember I was so excited for Silver's return. I thought they would go all in with this character, but no, they did the complete opposite of that.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? We knew that Terry Silver was going to be in the episode where he appeared in, because we were paying attention to the names that pop up in the beginning of the episode.
I
We
remember
saw
when
conversation.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, Jake, it's so funny because I remember when we got to that scene, Joe was telling me to look at the credits name. I'm like, what do you mean, Joe? And he told me that Thomas was there. I'm like, whoa, okay, he's in this episode. But it's sad, Jake, because in that episode, we were all excited. We were jumping out of our chairs because he came back, right? And then the next episode, they do nothing with Silver. Already. They do nothing with his character already. I'm like, okay, that is a big issue, okay? And it's so funny to me how Hayden and John says that their favorite villain is Terry Silver in the Cobra Kai universe, but they don't know how to write his character in the final season. It's kind
Right.
of funny.
Right.
It's so funny to me. They don't know how to write his character. If it was the writer from Karate Kid 3, I guarantee you that writer would have done it so much better.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, wasted potential. I thought Silver was going to go all in with this final season. But no, they made him look stupid, dumb, and he lost his aura in season 6.
Right.
And he barely won any fights too. I mean, look back at season 5. He beat Chosen and Daniel. Like,
Binary Brothers spinoff. Oh wow.
okay, you know what? Can I be honest? I'm actually okay. If the binaries do get a spinoff, I'm okay with it. You know, despite how much problems I have with that in season 6, I don't mind him as
I would love a
Binary
binary
Brothers.
spin-off. I think that would be. I think that's a good idea. And as the first spin-off that we get, I don't know if they're strong enough for that, but I do think we'll get a Miyagi prequel probably before we get a Binary Bros. But I do think that. But I do think down the line, I think a Binary Bros spin-off would be awesome.
I mean, like I told Joe, the only spin-offs I really care about 100%. Like, I'm okay with the Binary Bros spin-off. I watch it 100%. But the other two spin-off, I'm fully on board that I only care about. If it has something to do with Robbie's character and the Iron Dragons, those are the only two spin-offs I really care about at this point, because I'm like, okay, I'm fully invested with these
I get
two
behind
spin-offs.
that. I would love those spin-offs.
And I do think Tori. Speaking of Tori, sorry, go 1 sec. Speaking of Tori,
Okay.
I do think Tori is in a spinoff because I see people talk about, but Painless is busy. She's not busy, guys. Okay, she's already done with season 3 of School of Spirit. She's done with it.
I mean, if Robbie's gonna get a spinoff, you're damn right that Tori's gonna make an appearance in that show.
That's the thing, because she's done with her show, School of Spirit, so she can make an appearance. So that's what I'm saying. People keep saying, Robbie and Tori spinoff is not first because Payton's busy. That is not true. She's already done with School of Spirit, so you never know.
Right?
Binary Bros spinoff. I think.
But
Honestly, the spin-offs
but what will the plot be of the story?
Okay, I got an idea.
For me, I think that it would be like a maybe their college their life at Caltech, something like that. I think maybe
Also, another thing that they could do in the spinoff that I feel like if they don't do it, I'm gonna be a little upset. I feel like Yoon should be in the spinoff because let's not forget Yoon and Hawk still don't like each other. I think it would be cool if Yoon actually is in the spinoff. And also, Yoon is actually very smart too, and he's rich. So, hey, you can have Yoon be in this too. No.
Children, I don't want to be that guy, but I think you might have accidentally cut off Melissa when she was talking.
Oh, sorry.
no, it's cool. But yeah, honestly, I would love a Binary Bros spinoff. I get behind that. Just not. I don't think it would be the first one that we get. Just down the line. I mean, out of all the spinoffs that we get, Um, I, the ones that I'm looking forward to are Miyagi prequel, Sam and Miguel, Sam, and potentially Miguel in Okinawa, Robbie and Tori, uh, the Iron Dragons, Sensei Wolf, and Dimitri and Eli. Binary Brothers spinoff.
I
Those are the
pray,
ones I'm looking forward to.
I really hope that the Robbie and Tori one is somewhere in like the first one of the first ones, because if it's not one of the first ones, I'm sorry, I do not care. And you know the underground, you know the meme, the GIF, where the guy opens the fridge and he thinks that there's something cool in the fridge, but then he closes it and it's nothing.
Oh yeah.
That's me. If it's not Robbie and Tori, if it's something else, I'm gonna do that because I don't care. I'm sorry, I just don't care. I'm not interested. Like, and people might say, "Oh,
Right.
you gotta be interested in every spinoff." That's not true. Just because there's so many Cobra Kai spinoffs doesn't mean you have to be interested in all of them. Like, yeah, there's some things that you could be interested in. Like, I know someone told me in one of the Cobra Kai Discord servers, the only spinoff that he's interested is the Chosen and Kim one because he's more intrigued by Chosen and Kim's relationship. And I'm like, okay.
That's another one that I would that I would also rate as one that I want to see. I want to see how Chosen and Kim sensei together the South Korean Cobra Kai.
And I told him, I'm like, okay, that's cool, you know, and that's
I'll
fair.
be I'll be honest, but I think their relationship was forced.
I do agree. There is a chance, and I told someone
Yeah,
that
100% force.
even if it's forced, I do want to see them develop that relationship in the spinoff because I think it'll be interesting. You know, you can do whatever with that spinoff. I don't mind it at all, as long as
Yeah,
it works.
I actually would. I do want to see that relationship where they take that relationship. I mean, I don't appreciate it, and I don't appreciate it in season 6, but I'm gonna give it a chance to see it grow in the South Korea in South Korea. If we get
If I had to rank, yeah, like if I had to rank all these spinoffs by due to excitement, I think number one is obviously Robbie and Tori. Number two is Iron Dragons. I think the Iron Dragons has so much potential. Number three is the Miyagi prequel. I'm actually excited for this one. I think this one's underrated. Um, Number four, I'm always like, okay, I think number four, I'm gonna go with the Chosen and Kim one. I think that one has potential. Number five is the the new generation Cobra Kai with Johnny. Number six is the Binary Bros, and number seven is the Sam one. Sam one is the least interesting one for me. I know a lot of people are not gonna like that, but that is my opinion. You know,
Oh,
well, I think that's a good ranking.
I think that Laura would fall into the new generation
that is a good point.
of Cobra Kai.
That is a good one. 'Cause I did tell someone this actually. I'm glad you brought up because I'm glad you brought up Laura because if she's ever gonna appear in these spinoffs, right? If any of these spinoffs, the only ones I can think of is the Robbie and Tori one because obviously she wants to support her big brother, obviously Robbie Keane. Another one I could see her being in is the new generation. I'm glad you brought that up, Underground.
Yeah.
I could see that. I think those are the two spinoffs I could see her appearing. And you know, obviously, I can already imagine an ending towards Robbie and Tori spinoff where Robbie has this like celebration like dinner night after winning the tournament with his whole family. Like you have Robbie, Miguel, Johnny, Carmen, and then you have Laura there too, and they're all celebrating. And then Tori is somewhere else. She's not in that scene. She's somewhere else doing something else. That's how I could see it. The Lawrence family having a celebration.
Yeah. All right. So is everyone have their thoughts about the uh, about the spinoff.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
talking.
I pretty much gave my thought. Maybe we should all do a ranking, like the spinoffs that we want to, like we want to see. Um,
I think. Okay, I already went, so someone else
yeah.
can go.
So, do you want? Is it okay if I go, or do you want to go underground, or Jake?
Go ahead, Melissa.
So my ranking would be the Miyagi prequel. That's number one. Um, Number two, the San Miguel and Okinawa, because I think that whichever spinoff we get, I think it's got to be Miyagi Do centric because we already had Cobra Kai. So I think it's whatever spinoff we get, it's either going to be Miyagi Do, or it's either going to be Sam and Miguel and Okinawa Miyagi Do, or Sam and Miyagi Do and Okinawa, or Mr. or a Mr. Miyagi prequel, which I think is going to be which I do think is going to be the number one, the Mr. Miyagi, because they've hinted at it, they delved too far into it for it to not be. So I think it's going to be Mr. Miyagi. I think. And I do believe it should. But the number three would be the Robbie and Tori spinoff, the Robbie and Tori spinoff. Four, Iron Dragons, Sensei Wolf. Five, the Dimitri Nealai Binary Bros spinoff. And six, the South Korean Cobra Kai, South Korean Cobra Kai, Chosen and Kim spinoff. And seven, Master Kim, Master Kim spinoff.
Wait. Melissa, did you hear what you said just now?
The South Korean Cobra Kai Chosen and Kim spinoff.
No, the numbers you said.
Uh, I said,
What did she say? I'm confused.
Oh, 6, 7.
oh,
6-7.
6-7. Oh, okay.
6-7.
I still was underground.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was funny.
So my number seven, I think I said the
Master Ken.
is Master Kim, and the my number eight would be the Laura training Laura becoming a karate student, training by none other than her two big brothers, Robbie and Miguel. Spinoff.
You know what? I think I should have added that list because I think that has potential too. I know I get mad because I don't want Miguel to be in any spinoff, but if there's one spinoff I think that makes sense to me is that one. That's the one that I think makes sense to me the most. So Miguel can be in that one. I'm fine with that. That makes sense.
But that's my list.
Okay.
What about your guys' list?
Yeah, Jake. What about your list or Underground Beyond the Kai?
Nah, I'm good. I don't.
Yo, Jake. Hold on.
Yo, you've been saying no. I'm good.
Bro, I'm just not really.
Yeah, Jake. You
I'm
know
not
what? Guess
as
what?
interested in Cobra Kai as you guys are. Okay.
Yeah, Jake. Guess what? There's
Okay.
gonna be no Stranger Things spinoff. So good luck.
Oh yeah,
I'm joking,
sure there
Jake.
isn't.
I'm joking.
Sure.
Alright.
Jake.
For me, one the Miyagi prequel. The second is the Korean Cobra Kai. The third Laura joining up. Four Robbie and Tori,
Yes.
and 5, the Binary Brothers.
All right, that's a good list.
Underground, thank you for putting Robbie and Tori in that list, bro, because you know, Underground, I think you have the best list, Underground, honestly, because you had a different list than me, you know. I'm glad you put Robbie and Tori in top 4 because
I said Robbie and Tori on my list. He was number 3.
yeah, I think everyone has Robbie and Tori at top 4, and then Robbie and Tori, you know, that spinoff I think is gonna be Jake is probably brought down. I can't even blame him honestly, especially I mean, hey, listen, I'm excited for some of these spinoff, but if he's burnt down by it, I don't. You know, it's his thing. You know, it's whatever. But Jake, you know, Jake, it's okay. You know, we're gonna get Stranger Things spinoff. You know, we already got the Tales of '85. We got the
Yeah, it's just Stranger Things expert. I am kind of burnt out by Cobra Kai. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, I can't blame you. Okay, I'll go quickly as possible. Okay, three good moments. Okay.
Oh,
Um.
um, about the Binary Brothers.
Okay. Okay. The virus. Okay. The first. Okay. Three good moments. The first one is Hawk and Dimitri teaming up against Cobra Kai in the house fight. The second one is Dimitri giving Hawk the pep talk before he joins Miyagi though. That's a good moment too. I like that moment. The last one, I'm trying to think because there's a lot of good moments. I can think hundreds of them. Okay, this might be a hot take. Okay, the third one might be a hot take. It's in season 6. Especially I don't like season 6. There's one thing I will say. I like the Hawk Dimitri tag team against Yoon in episode 9. That
Oh
was
yeah, that was a good one though.
That was a really good one. Like I was actually getting hyped for that fight. Like I think that might be one of the most underrated fights in Cobra Kai. Um, three bad moments. Okay, I already got my top 3, and surprisingly, they're all in season 6 actually. Like I know people are gonna say, what about season 2 and 3? Yes, there's a lot of bad moments between these 2 and 3, but at least it was good writing, you know. So the first one is the scene where Hawk and Dimitri are fighting over the flag in episode 4. I did not like that. I got mad about that. I'm like, why are we doing this again? Come on, bro. You guys should be brothers. You guys shouldn't be fighting over something this stupid. Um, the second thing is Dimitri kicking Hawk off the platform in episode 7. That was so stupid. I'm sorry. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, what are we doing? And then the third bad moment is Dimitri getting mad at Hawk because Yasmin dumped him, even though it was a good reason for her to dump him.
Yeah, that was so dumb.
Yeah, there's my bad moments. All of them are from season 6. Terrible. Okay, who wants to go next?
Melissa, you want to go? Oh,
Sure, I'll go.
okay.
Um, Bad moments. I'd have to agree with the CBO, the flag fighting one. Uh, another bad moment was the kicking scene that we got, like where Robbie had gambled with Quan, or they were trying, that scene where they were trying to decide who should do the kick, and they decided it was going to be Robbie, um, we had that moment between Hawk and Dimitri. It was like that was not my favorite scene. Um, and Bad moments. I'd have to say. I have to say when Hawk broke Dimitri's arm. That was definitely not my favorite
Yeah.
moment. Yeah, that was not my favorite was like that wasn't necessary. That was completely over the line for Hawk. You know, Dimitri was his friend, is his friend. So yeah, that was not my favorite moment. Uh, Good moments. The Dimitri and Hawk team up fight in season three. Uh, at the end of season three finale, I believe I had told you that. Uh, the scene where Hawk apologized to Dimitri, and Dimitri was like, he just let it go. He let it go, and I also kind of like the moment we got in season four, where we saw that we saw that moment, you know, like that scene, like where Dimitri went over to Hawk's house to talk to him, to and reminding him that they're binary brothers. I thought that was a
Yeah,
like
yeah,
because he was the only one that actually went over with Hawk, that went over to Hawk and talked to him and encouraged him. Not even Miguel did that. Not even Miguel. No one from Eagle Fang or no one else from Miyagi Do went over there to to bring Hawk out of his funk, out of his depression. Like Dimitri was the only one, and I respect Dimitri for doing that. Like so that was a good moment. That was a good moment in my book because it brought, it strengthened their brotherhood. uh, it reminded Hawk that he's not that he and Dimitri aren't just brothers; they're binary brothers, and that's important. That right there is a strength in itself. So,
yeah. I agree.
and an additional bad moment, I would have to say their takedown of Yoon in season six, as Chosen had said, the binary bros are back.
Yeah, that was good.
Yep, so that's it.
All right. Well, for me, the good moment is when Hawk. Wait, no. Is when Dimitri landed that kick on Hawk in at the end of season two, I believe, in the school fight. Um, the on the second one is in season five, where Hawk and Dimitri teamed up against Kyler, and third one, um okay, this might uh sound sounds like a hot take, but um when when the binary brothers got um Moon and Yasmin.
I like that.
Yeah, and the bad moments. is when Hawk broke Dimitri's arm. The second is when Hawk um treated um Dimitri very badly in season 3, I believe. Right?
Yeah, yeah, for most of it.
And um the third, what's a good third bad moment?
Um, I don't know. Did you say did you say your three bad moments?
Um, I just only said my second. I can't think of a third
Okay.
right now.
All right, no worries.
So yeah. Um, Jake.
I can't really think of anything right now, honestly.
All right. All right. That's all I. This is. Those are all the topics I have
You
for
underground.
for the night.
Good underground because I think you guys said you guys are gonna do I think I can remember. You guys said you guys are gonna do Johnny and Sam next, right? Is that what I can remember?
Um, th- that'll be up in the air.
Okay,
Good
I have another.
ideas.
I think I have one suggestion. I don't know if you've done this. I don't know if it's a good one, but I would just say Robbie and Kenny.
Bobby and Kenny's good.
I actually got a lot to say about Robbie and Kenny. I never really thought about.
Oh wow.
Uh, Underground wanted to do just the moon stream next the next stream. I had said that like to do just the moon stream. We were going back and forth on this. To do just the moon stream. Um, like I'm okay. Like I'm good with doing a moon stream, but I feel like we need to give her another. We need to put her with somebody. Like either we could do like we can make it a Moon and Hawk stream, or we can do like the girl trio stream, um, where we can like Moon's friendship with Yasmin and then her friendship with Sam.
You guys should
I
do
had
What?
um, I had some ideas to put in the uh, podcast.
It's just because Moon is just really just the character that's just there. Like she doesn't have any arc
Hey,
or story. Like no, what I mean is like she's a good character. She's a good character, but she has no arc. She has no development. There's not really much we can really talk about with just her.
hey. Don't
But
be
listen,
sleeping on Moon, okay? Listen, I know.
I'm not. Listen, like I said, I like Moon's character. She's a good character. It's just she's not a developed character. Like she has.
Hold on. Let me say something about Moon real quick that people keep forgetting too. Okay. Yeah, she's not a fully developed character, but she's the most loyal girlfriend in this whole freaking show.
Yeah,
Like,
well, that's what I
honestly,
mean. It's like that's what I mean. But I'm just saying, like, if we just talk about just Moon, it's like there's not going to be much to talk about. That's
and
why.
honestly,
And
I have a hot take. I think she's honestly like more I thought about it. I think she's a better character than Sam Russo.
I'm not like I said. I'm not saying she's not a good character. I'm just saying we need to talk about her with another character.
Okay,
Uh,
I'm gonna go with Hawk and Moon then because I do want to say a lot about Hawk
I
and
would
Moon.
like that.
And I have a lot to say about most of the couple.
it's like I said, hey, uh, remember how we did the Kenny uh, sh- sh- podcast, and and I think one of the uh tabs said um uh Kenny and Sean, Kenny and Devin.
You mean Kenny and Devin and Anthony?
No,
Oh,
Kenny and Devin. Um, um,
oh,
th-
okay.
um, that was what I was trying to uh let you know earlier, Melissa.
What, Kenny and Devin?
Yeah, yeah. In the Moon podcast.
In the Moon, Kenny. Wait, Kenny and Devin. How would Kenny and Devin be in a Moon podcast?
Okay. Okay. All right. Out. I. All right. Well, I am going to call it. Yeah. Um. Um. I will explain it. Um. Um. After the the podcast is over.
All right. I mean, like I said, I just don't understand. It's like nothing personal. I just don't understand what you're trying to say.
Can I say something real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You could do Moon stream. I feel like people are kind of like not understanding Moon's character. Like, yes, she doesn't have a lot to do, but you could still do a stream just with her and have like different topics.
Right.
There's actually
Right, but it's like, what would we discuss with her?
yeah, but you guys also did a Kenny stream, which
it would be.
I'm
Like
gonna bring something up real quick. Yeah, but you guys also did a Kenny stream, which Kenny wasn't really a main character in season 6, and he was there in season 5 just for the story's sake. And
Yeah. Exactly.
Discuss more with Kenny because he
yeah,
developed.
but Moon has been on the show longer. I feel like I'm sorry, but some of you guys are sleeping on Moon. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just point it out.
Well, it's not us; it's the writers. They didn't do anything with her. Like
They
she's
did
not.
way more with her. You guys are not. You guys didn't. You didn't pay
She
attention to
never.
the
She
show.
had no arc. She had no development. She had.
See,
no,
that's the thing. You don't pay
she had
attention
no
to the show.
growth.
You
She
didn't pay
had no
attention to the
growth.
show.
She was just either there to be a girlfriend to Hawk or a friend to Sam and Yasmin and
Yeah, you guys don't pay attention to the show. It's basically confirmed. Underground, you can do a stream with just with Moon if you want.
I mean, yeah, and you could, but I think it would.
It's up to Underground. It's his channel.
No, I
he
know.
wants just to
I
do-
think you could, but it's like I think a Moon and Hawk stream would be even greater.
Yeah, but we're gonna talk about Moonhawk anyways. If it's just Moonstream, we're gonna talk about Moonhawk too. If we're just doing Moon, because obviously there's gonna be different topics. Because obviously Underground has a lot of topics that he wants to do with Moon. It's up to you, Underground. It's your channel. I'm not gonna force you to do whatever.
Yeah. I I hear you, Chosen. Yeah, I hear you. Hold on. Let's see. All right, guys. Um, hey, just to let you guys know, um, I am going to postpone next week's podcast until f- f- February 6th, because Melissa told me she had something to do on Friday, right, Melissa?
Yeah, yeah, I do.
So yeah, just to let you guys know.
Okay, Underground. I'm very excited for your Moonstream.
Yeah.
Taylor. Taylor.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys February 6th. Oh yeah, and Chosen,
Yeah.
change your profile.
What happened? Oh.
Oh, he doesn't
Oh.
want to change it. He doesn't want to change it.
There we go.
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you.